Art 2, let's talk about your animal project. So, by now you've probably chosen your animal, you've gotten a good reference picture, and you're drawing it. You've done your rough draft drawing, maybe you're even transferring it, and soon enough you'll start coloring it in. So, I wanted to talk to you about coloring it in, though, because I'm noticing something about the reference pictures, and I'm a little worried that we're not really taking full advantage of our colored pencils. So, a lot of us have chosen a picture of a pet like I'm doing, and a lot of our pets are actually pretty blandly colored. Their fur is browns and grays and whites and blacks, and we have this array of colored pencils that we should really take advantage of. So one of the requirements of this project is I still want to see a nice balance of warm and cool colors, and it's kind of hard to do that if we're coloring in something like quite realistically and they're all made up of neutral colors. Like this cat, they did a great job making this cat look real, but it's really bland, it's neutral all over. So, what I'm going to do is to encourage you to kind of sneak in some of your warm and cool colors and take advantage of some things. Now, first of all, some of you have chosen an animal that's plenty colorful on its own, like this fish, or I've seen some jellyfish and stuff like that. So you already can see a balance of warm and cool colors, so that's nice. If that's you, then you're good. But for the rest of us who have an animal made up of mostly neutral colors, let's sneak in some warm and cool colors. So, have some good examples here. This flamingo is very well done. Flamingo is very pink and orange. And what you'll see is, yes, the feathers on the flamingo are quite warm, but as you'll see in some of the shadows, they took advantage of some of those darker shadows to kind of sneak in some of the cooler colors, a little bit of blues and purples in there. Okay, and that was very, very smart. That way, when you look at this overall flamingo, we're not even worried about the background. We're just looking at the flamingo. We do get a sense of warm and cool. We have the brighter pinks and warmer oranges and stuff, and then some of those duller purples kind of shining through and a little bit of the blues. Okay, it doesn't have to go crazy. You don't have to go crazy with this. Just sneaking in some of those warm and cool colors will really be great. Here's another example here too. I believe this is a jaguar or cheetah. I'm not sure. Now, it's mostly got that white and orange fur and black. And so if you looked at this typical cat, like, yes, their fur colors would be a little bit more on the warm side. But as you can see, they took advantage of little areas like here, these darker areas, and snuck in some cooler colors. And it has a really amazing effect. So I'm just going to encourage you to do that. And if we take a look at pictures where the colors stay mostly neutral, they do tend to look a little bit more boring. Having a little bit of that balance of warm and cool will help you along. Like this is pretty fantastic. So what I'm asking for you in this assignment is just to tell me your color plan. So tell me about your picture. If your reference picture is your animal is plenty colorful and has a great balance of warm and cool, then you can talk about that and probably say I'm pretty good to go. For those of us who have a more neutral, colorful animal, a more neutrally colored animal, then let's find ways of sneaking in some of those warm and cool colors. Like here in the fur, I could probably sneak in some warmer tones, okay? In the eyes and stuff, I could probably sneak in a little bit more of the cooler tones. So I want to take advantage of that. So that's the assignment. So go ahead and tell me your color plan, where you're going to incorporate warm and cool on your animal. It doesn't have to be drastic, just very subtly. It'll make a huge difference. So good luck with that assignment, and I look forward to reading about your color plans.